For the love of God, stop copying random plyometric workouts from Instagram. And yes, I realize that I'm about to tell you that same thing, but forget about it. If an exercise doesn't improve something specific, it doesn't make the program. It's cut. So people will ask, what's the best exercise for lateral speed? And that's what this little series is all about. But the truth is, there really isn't just one. Every exercise develops a different quality. So you have to stop and think about the movements you make, like in your specific sport, to improve that with your training. And with this, some are going to improve your raw force production. Some improve your reactive strength. Some teach you to absorb force better, all of which make you a better, faster athlete. That's why exercise selection really actually matters, not just doing random shit. So one of my favorites for exercise one here is going to be lateral bounds. Okay, this is probably my number one that I like to do myself. Think about pushing the ground away as you land as hard as possible. You're thinking about building like a horizontal force production and like a powerful lateral acceleration. And think, it's quality over quantity here. You can do like low intensity and high volume plyometrics, but that's not what I'm talking about here. Exercise 2 is continuous lateral bounds. Now we're reducing the time that you're actually spending on the ground. This is going to be challenging that stretch shortening cycle that I already talked about and your reactive strength. Quick contacts, violent push-offs, and you want to be staying athletic here. I'm going to air quote that. Exercise 3 would be a single leg lateral hops. Sport happens on one leg, so you should probably bloody well train that. These are going to improve your unilateral stability. That's one leg. Your force production, your ankle stiffness, and your ability to control your landings. Exercise 4 would be a lateral bound and then into a sprint. This is where the transfer starts. So you're producing some force sideways, absorbing that, and then immediately redirecting that forward. That's exactly what happens when a boxer creates an angle or a rugby player beats a defender. Shift to the side and then boom, straight forward. Exercise 5 would be a shuffle and then into a rotational medicine ball throw. This one is incredible for boxers, as I'm sure you can probably imagine. You generate force from the ground, transfer it through your hips, and then you explode through your arms. That's how powerful punches are actually produced. Exercise 6, reactive lateral bounds. Have a partner call left or right, and then you react to it. There's no planning or anything like that. They call it, you react, and just go for it. Now you're combining decision making with that explosive movement. Exercise 7 will be lateral skater hops. And this is great for building repeated lateral power and teaching athletes to control momentum before producing force again. 3 mistakes I see constantly would be doing plyometrics when they're already exhausted, chasing fatigue instead of the actual quality of the movement as well, and treating these like a conditioning session. That's not what we're looking for here. I want to see every rep being explosive or springy, right? That's what we're looking for here. So having that maximum intent or really focusing on that kind of reactive strength, and then having full recovery between your sets. The goal isn't to become tired with this portion of your training. The goal is to become more explosive.